It's a warm Friday night in Arlington, and after months of waiting, high school football is finally back. Tonight, two teams open the 2026 season with two very different looking goals. We are just a few minutes away from kickoff. Warner?
These are just two programs entering the season in very different places, but both have something to prove here tonight.
Arlington comes into 2026 looking to build off one of the better seasons in program history. The Tigers finished last year 7-4 and earned a spot in the playoffs before their season came to an end in the opening round against Southwind. Now, the challenge is doing it again.
On the other sideline, Raleigh-Egypt finished 2-7 last season and enters this year under first-year head coach Darian Jemison. The Pharaohs are trying to turn the page and work their way back toward the winning tradition this program has shown in the past.
And these two teams don't have to look very far back to find their last meeting. They opened the season against each other right here 1 year ago today, and it was all Arlington. The Tigers won that game 49-6.
So for Raleigh-Egypt, there is certainly some extra motivation tonight. For Arlington, the challenge is proving that last year's result doesn't matter once the ball is kicked off.
Let's take a look at some of the players who can make the difference for Arlington tonight. It starts with the senior quarterback, Jack Tidwell, who makes his first varsity start under center. Tidwell is a quick and efficient quarterback who can extend plays and turn what looks like nothing into a big gain.
He'll have some weapons around him, including senior running back Cameron Johnson and transfer wide receiver Jackson Poole. Poole brings speed to the outside and gives Tidwell another polished route runner in the passing game. And defensively, keep your eyes on Jaren Jackson Jr. He led the Tigers in sacks last season, and after another offseason working on his technique, he could once again be one of Arlington's biggest disruptors off the edge.
For Raleigh-Egypt, everything starts with senior quarterback, the heart and soul of the team, Jordan Fletcher. Fletcher is a mobile quarterback who is comfortable getting outside the pocket and throwing on the move. In the backfield, senior Keenan Banks gives the Pharaohs a home run threat.
He's patient. He can change speed, and if Arlington allows him to get into open space, he has the ability to turn one missed tackle into a big play. And a big reason Raleigh-Egypt believes it can have success on the ground is the experience up front. Seniors Jordan Bryant and Steven Smith help lead an offensive line that is experienced, physical, and will try to set the tone early.
I believe in for a fun night of football. So as we get closer to kickoff, what should we be watching for, Warren?
For Arlington, I think the biggest question is what the offense looks like with Jack Tidwell at quarterback. The Tigers were a run-heavy football team a season ago, but Tidwell's skill set could allow this offense to open things up and become more aggressive through the air.
We know Arlington can run the football. But tonight, keep an eye on how often they let Tidwell throw it, how they use his mobility, and how much they try to get playmakers like Jackson Poole involved downfield.
Looks like Arlington will receive first.
Excited to see how this offense is going to come out first.
See, if I'm Arlington, I'm watching for an onside, split kick. Raleigh-Egypt has nothing to lose.
For all intents and purposes, though, I think Arlington seems pretty ready for this opening kickoff. They have a lot of men up front, which means they're ready for some sort of trickery that Raleigh-Egypt will try to use.
Back to receive, it looks like Dylan Allen and Nicholas Anderson.
Number 11, small wideout. We hope you're ready for a fun night of football. Anderson is a dangerous returner. Watch if he gets the football in good field position. He might take off. Just beware.
Dylan Allen is just a shifty guy.
Just like us, we hope you're ready for a great season of football. Kick is taken short and fielded perfectly by the Tigers. So here comes Jack Tidwell and this offense. Warner, how do you think they're going to perform tonight?
I think Jack Tidwell is going to run all over Raleigh-Egypt.
Yes, me too. He's got the physical gifts, but he's also got the arm talent to burn it with an over-the-top throw. If Raleigh-Egypt can't, Raleigh-Egypt has to keep note of running the football.
Nicholas Anderson is also a guy to watch.
Nicholas Anderson has single-man coverage. Let's see if they take a shot on their very first play. Here's a screen pass, and it looks like it's, a big gainer here, and out of bounds. Nice gain. Very good way to start opening the season for the Tigers. Well, Warner, not a much better game you can start.
That was Jack's Poole.
Jack's Poole, like we noted, that transfer, he can make a bit some noise tonight. Tidwell in the gun. Hands it. And a big gainer. And he's to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown.
Cameron Johnson.
What a way to start for the Tigers. That was fast. Can't start any better.
Yeah. Second play of the game.
Wow. Well, I think that answered some of the opening drive kickoffs fans had.
Oh, it's a little fake injury celebration.
Let's know if the injury. Solid kicker for the Tigers last season. Inverts. Well, so far, the Tigers have their first possession. Let's see how Raleigh-Egypt responds. Again, they have a very shifty quarterback.
So it looks like they'll replay that.
It's like they'll replay the offs. Miller on for the extra point again. Take 2.
Jack Tidwell, the holder.
Miller, like I noted earlier, very solid kicker. Solid hold, and the kick is blocked. It's no good. Well, special teams might come back to hurt us. No, it's only early in the game, but that point might cost us. Again, I think if the Tigers want to take that next step this season, little things like that can't happen. We have the talent to do it, but little things like that can't happen. Miller to kick.
Now this is the thing that Arlington does. They like to huddle up before their kickoffs. They usually confuse the receiving team.
Let's see what Arlington does here. Could we be poised for an onside kick here?
Tyson Miller just gave the call.
And I think it's worth noting last year that Arlington used trickery on some kickoffs. Two back for Raleigh-Egypt. And it is booted and received, and he's going to take off with it. He's only going to make it to, oh, he's still on his feet. He's going to make it to the 20-yard line. So solid defense by the Tigers. And here comes Eric Miller.
Amari Price for the reception.
So once again, Raleigh-Egypt. Let's see how they respond after that quick score by the Tigers.
Key players on Raleigh-Egypt's offense, number 13, Jordan Fletcher, and
like
0, Miguel Robertson, and number 1, Keenan Banks.
And like we said, Keenan Banks can go for that home run ball anytime if you're not watching him. Arlington will have to be aware. And bottled up nicely by Arlington.
That was Camden Crewy.
Camden Crewy. Ooh, the senior playing his last football. Meaningful to this program. Second down. bottled up. It looks like he will use yardage there,
That's number 15, Will Hargrave.
making a disruptive play in the backfield. And the Tigers keep them to a long 3rd and long. Let's see if they send pressure here. Again, keep in mind that Raleigh-Egypt's quarterback can break for a home run ball anytime, so you have to keep that spot on him.
Two-back formation.
3rd down. Crowd on its feet. And rolling out is Raleigh-Egypt's quarterback, and he's going to sprint to the sideline, and he's not going to get close to the marker. So Raleigh-Egypt will have to punt. And, well, from what I've seen, very nice first defensive set from the Tigers.
Oh, yeah. Very impressive defense this year. I think the Arlington Tigers have a really good defense. It looks like they're going to go for it.
They're going for it on their own 20-yard line. So an early gamble by Raleigh-Egypt, but I guess when you're playing a team like Arlington, you can
Or
chew up
maybe
the
not.
clock.
They're missing a punter.
Oh, well, funky formation here early on. Maybe they're ready. Get ready for a trick play, maybe here. And it is going to be fielded nicely by
That's Will Hargrave with the reception.
Will Hargrave, fielded nicely. So, back out there come the Tigers after a very successful first drive. Isn't that right? I think they
Yeah,
had-
scored on the second play.
Yes, second play. And right away we saw that ability to run the football that we talked about previously.
Yes, Cameron Johnson, that's a dog. Really good, really talented athlete. He's been playing since freshman year.
Let's see if they decide to air it out with Tidwell more. Again, Tidwell, the first-year quarterback, their varsity. One of the things I'm going to be interested to see is how they treat that matchup with Nicholas Anderson tonight. He's in man coverage to the right. Screen. See if they take a
Shotgun
shot
formation.
here. Shotgun formation.
out.
It's a bootleg. And a check down and a nice tackle by Raleigh-Egypt. But good game for the Tigers, good formation, and they pick up about 2.
That's Jackson Flowers with the reception. Cooper Liddell at center.
Liddell, I'm excited to see what he's going for this season. He's, again, second-year player. I'd like to add centers to my impact players. He played really well last season. See how he does. And just like they call number 11's name, Nick Anderson, and he's defended nicely by Raleigh-Egypt. They got a nice gang tackle on him. That's what you have to do with Anderson. He's so dynamic that you have to gang tackle. You can't just have one tackle because he's going to break it, and the next thing you know, he's 10 yards deep in the end zone.
Yeah, he's standing at 6'1", 174 pounds.
Very
young.
solidly built wide receiver.
Now, watch Lincoln Lones in the backfield.
Call him White Chocolates. And it is pulled by Tidwell, and he's on the move, and he's got a nice gain.
And see,
to
this is
about
what he does.
The 35-yard line. That's what Tidwell can do, a dual threat quarterback. He just did what most dual threat quarterbacks do well, run the football and keep you honest with your arm.
Today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Jack Tidwell.
Happy birthday indeed. What a way to start the birthday. Again, nice run mix.
Now they're going no huddle,
Arlington has Raleigh-Egypt on their heels right now.
and what they do is they look to the sideline at their position coach for a signal, and that's how they get the play. They got trips right.
That's right. See if it's screen pass here.
And that's Coach Jones giving the signal. This is his second year.
Again, very solid first year for Coach Jones. Let's see what he does, changing the culture at Arlington a little bit last year.
Yes, 7-4 after going 3-7 the year before.
Here's the snap, and it's fumbled, and I think Tidwell lost it. Oh, it's recovered nicely. dangerous play for the quarterback. See, these little things might hurt Arlington in the end. Lose it all the way back to the 50-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Again, still waiting to see that shot play the Tigers have taken. Really interested to see. I mean, they're leaving.
Fake to Lincoln Lones.
Here's a nice little play to
Dylan Allen.
Dylan Allen, and he gets about 5. Again, leaving Nick Anderson on an island is an interesting strategy. What do you think?
Oh. I think Dylan Allen, he's an impact player. He's been playing football since he was in 3rd grade. And Lincoln Lones in the backfield is a change. That last year he played defense. This year he's playing offense. And he's a transfer from Christian Brothers High School. He's going into motion.
And Tidwell's going to be wrapped up and sacked. I don't know who got there first, but very solid defense for Raleigh-Egypt. And the Tigers not looking that careful in that possession after a very nice start. They go 3 and out.
They're going to have to punt. That was Timothy Hill with the
Timothy
tackle.
Hill with the disruption to the backfield. Now already you see a different look in Raleigh-Egypt's eye. They're not going to come out and get smoked like they did last year.
Yeah, they got new guys ready to learn.
Here's the punt. And a very nice one. It's going to back him up to the 10-yard line, and he's going to return it. And he's going to get wrapped up at the 10-yard line. Very nice coverage defense by special teams. And back out comes Raleigh-Egypt.
And that's Jack Tidwell getting tackled by 2 Raleigh-Egypt players. All right, so you got Will Hargrave. He's an impact player. He's a transfer from Christian Brothers. Number 50, Macon McIntyre, is also an impact player. Kieron Foster looks like he's sitting out today. I'm not sure why. But the difference between Raleigh-Egypt's offense and Arlington runs a very Tennessee Volunteers-like offense. No huddle, just very quick. And Raleigh-Egypt, they huddle up.
Again, interested to see how Kieron Foster not being on the field will affect the Tigers' offense tonight. Already seeming to have some problems in the backfield.
All right, looks like we got a timeout. Senior sunrise this morning at Arlington. And it looks like a packed house tonight.
Again, a whiteout game for Arlington's very first game. Great atmosphere here.
It's whiteout and white lie. What's your white lie? My white lie? I've done this before.
Back out comes Raleigh-Egypt. First down. They set up the screen, and he breaks a tackle, and he gets a nice yard, but nice tackle there on the sideline. Again, Arlington doing very nice tackling early.
And that's number 6, Squire, Jacob Squire.
Squire, a very nice player. I think he has great potential here at Arlington. Played last year, played very well.
Yes, junior.
Well, not as many fireworks we saw in last year's game so far yet. There's a screenplay, and the Tigers are all over this. He's going to get nowhere. Drop for a loss. The Tigers were all over that, Kurt.
This is Jonathan Lloyd, Coach Lloyd, offensive coordinator, or defensive coordinator, my bad. This is his second year being the defensive coordinator. Now they do a similar thing to the offense. They look to the side, and that's how they get their formation.
And here's a botch snap,
yep.
And once again, Raleigh-Egypt will lose
Taken
yards.
down by Macon McIntyre.
Ugh, that's killers. So two teams very sluggish to start off the game.
Senior year, this is Macon McIntyre's first year starting.
This Arlington defense is flying to the football.
And that's Nicholas Anderson out to return for the Tigers.
Here's the punt, and it looks like this is return, and it's muffed. It's muffed. He falls back. Anderson making people miss, and still on his feet, and he
Can't get him down.
And they push him forward. Very nice effort by Anderson after the muffed punt.
And again, that's one of Arlington's biggest guys right there.
Yes, Nicholas Anderson, a guy I've mentioned over and over again. Could have a big impact on this game.
You're going to hear his name a lot tonight.
So, here comes the Tigers offense for the third possession. We've seen a mix of a lot of things, haven't we, Warner?
Oh, yes. I'm just excited to see Jack Tidwell on his feet.
Yeah.
And we got Cameron Johnson in the backfield. Trips to the left. Nick Anderson by himself. Motion. And there's a penalty. Score 6-0. Just a timeout.
Looks like a little bit of
For those watching, I'm unfamiliar with the penalty calls. I will try my best tonight.
looks like the referees are discussing something.
Cameron
Here's
Johnson
the
motion.
snap.
It's a
And
screen
they
pass.
set up, and it was a low throw from Tidwell. So far, Tidwell seems a little. So far, Tidwell's trying to adjust to this new system and new offense. Well, not necessarily a new system, but just being under the wing of the starting quarterback for your first year can be hard.
Shotgun formation.
Here is a run, and a nice game there. I think that's what the Tigers need to do more of. Running the football, one of their biggest strengths.
Run heavy offense.
establishing the run and set up those shots for players like Anderson. Here's the snap. Tidwell rolling out. Throws it, and it's caught. And a nice gain there. I think that'll be a first down.
Yes, that's Jackson Flowers with the reception. And
Flowers with a nice reception.
rolling out, that's something Jack Tidwell is really good at.
Tough throw there, but very accurate.
Jack Tidwell's the type of guy, you give him 5 yards, he'll take a mile.
Here's the snap. And here's a run, and hard running there. We'll get about 5 on the play.
That's Cameron Johnson. Fun fact, number 12 used to be retired, and now Coach Jones gives it to the captain in honor of we're looking for the signal right there. Remember, it's a no huddle, fast-paced offense.
Here's the snap. Tidwell rolling out. Oh! And here's a quarterback keeper, and he's going to get the edge and get a nice gain and scoot out of bounds at the 10.
You a pussy!
Tigers in the red zone. Very deep threat to score. First and goal.
There's a flag on play.
Flag on the play. This might be a hold.
Sportsman on conduct
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
on Arlington, and then there's another flag.
And it's another flag.
There's a replay though. You can just watch him.
Scoots out of bounds. And
Look at-
yep, I think
he's
the screen
talking.
right there. Yeah, it's these little things.
To number 2. I mean, that's what they get you.
It's gonna back
They're
them
gonna
up.
get you for that.
It's gonna back them up.
You just can't do that. But they cancel out.
Yeah, they canceled out, so the plays will offset, and Arlington will keep going. I would expect a run here, wouldn't you?
Oh,
Down
yeah.
inside the 10, don't risk the football.
Got 30 seconds left in quarter 1. All right.
Here is Tidwell taking off into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Very methodical drive there.
Yes, and that's just a run up the middle. I mean, that's what he's good at. I think they'll go for 2. Shout out to the band. Student section to the left. And that thing the student section is doing with their hands, Johnny Manziel, people like to, they like to compare Jack Tidwell to Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M quarterback.
Here is Tidwell under pressure, gets rid of it nicely, and converts the 2-point conversion. Very nice play by Tidwell there.
Jackson Flowers, transfer from somewhere in Mississippi. Transferred his sophomore year. He's been playing here for 3 years.
Well, the Tigers get those 2 points back they lost on the extra point. So now it's 14-0. And can Raleigh-Egypt, which has been made pretty much little to no noise tonight, make a response. Again, very important they don't fall in a hole here early. Go to kick. Crowd on its feet here.
And he can boot it.
And it's going to be returned by Raleigh-Egypt, and the speedster is very nice return here. He's got the edge, and he's going to get to out by about the 40-yard line here.
And that's Keenan Banks.
Again, Banks, the guy who can break it any home run play at any time. Raleigh-Egypt out for their third possession.
And that's Hunter Buda, number 73.
Buda, the senior.
Defensive tackle. They got one back. It's a delay of game on Raleigh-Egypt.
Again, this is going to push them back 5 yards.
Get that motion delayed.
Here is a loss of yards. Very nice play, blown up in the backfield. Was that Hardgrave again?
No, that was Aaron Party.
Aaron Party.
Very nice. Beautiful out here tonight.
Very nice first quarter for the Tigers as they lead 14-0.
Looks like we're about to go on a break.
When I think about purpose, I don't know if St. Jude donors realize the magnitude of what they are doing. Their donations are funding the research. The research is allowing for the treatments to happen, and those treatments provide cures. And the cures are allowing patients to get to grow up and live amazing lives all around the world.
All right, we're back. Top of the second.
Start of the second quarter. Very solid first quarter for the Tigers.
Now number 19, that's Deuce Carr. And Arlington's got a lot of new coaches this year. Some familiar faces, but you might also notice that there are some new faces. Got 5 up.
Looks like this is going to be a run play.
The Curry brothers on the left and right numbers. That's Jaron Jackson.
Here's a rollout play and bred beautifully. The Tigers were all over that.
Macon McIntyre.
He's going to get his
Deuce Carr.
And he's going to lose yardage. Lots of blowing up plays for the Tigers.
Megan McIntyre is an underrated guy. You don't hear his name a lot. And I talked to some of the players, and this is a completely new field, almost like Arlington has an advantage this year because this field has no beads, okay? And a lot of people might ask what's significant about that. Well, it's slippery. And Arlington practices on this field every day, so they're the only team that's probably used to it. Delay of game on Raleigh-Egypt. And that's the new head coach for Raleigh-Egypt in his first year. And is that another delay of game?
Very sloppy play here in the first half.
Looks like we got a timeout. Lloyd talking to his defense. Things might be a little rough for Raleigh-Egypt. It's their first year head coach. Got to give him some slack. All right, we got shotgun. Trips left.
Here's the snap, and Raleigh-Egypt taking a bit of a shot. Intercepted! And very nice spin move.
And
Very well read by Arlington.
That's Will Hargrave.
Hargrave, man, he has been all over the field tonight, hasn't he, Warner?
Yes, the CBHS transfer. That'll be his first interception of the year. Here's a replay.
You can see right there, he's just full. He just throws it right to Hargrave. Hargrave reading that beautifully.
You just can't do that. There was a blanket around that guy. That's Chris Davis, or Principal Davis. This is his third year being the principal for Arlington.
Cheering on his team from the sidelines. Here come the Tigers back onto the field. And so far, you've seen a little bit of everything from Tidwell. A touchdown through the air and a touchdown on the ground.
They're backing up.
Backing up. Do we have another penalty here?
I'm unsure.
They backed him up all the way to midfield. Something must have happened.
Just about.
So, nonetheless, the Tigers are going to have to find a way to score here. Again, we still haven't seen that home run ball to any receiver yet. Anderson in motion. They fake it to him. Here's the shot. Downfield. And overshot his man. Just by a little bit. I believe that was Flowers.
There's a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play anyway. This might be coming back even if he had caught it. It's in Arlington's backfield.
It's on Raleigh-Egypt. I think that's roughing the passer.
On Raleigh-Egypt, this might be roughing the passer. Early penalties for both teams, really costing them greatly.
But at least they'll get those yards back that they lost.
Essentially, the shot
And the first down. I hope we see more of that.
First down, Tidwell.
And watch, you got Lincoln Lonas in the backfield.
Snap, and Lonas does run it, and he'll pick up a few yards before being gang tackled. Oh, here's some extracurricular after the play.
And the thing about him, he's just heavy set. I mean, he's built.
He's a man to bring down. He's a grown man. He's got to be a load to bring down. I can't imagine tackling that guy.
Both of Arlington's running backs, both heavy built. They're powerful.
Power backs.
I mean, Lincoln Lonas is coming in at 6 foot, 232 pounds.
Tidwell with the snap. Lones rolls out, and it is a screen pass set up to Flowers. Flowers makes a man miss. Here he goes. Flowers inside the 10-yard line. Very nice pickup for Arlington. And they're in business in the red zone. Very beautiful screen pass, beautifully executed by the Tigers, and inside the 10.
And that's what they'll get you on.
Let's see if they run it with Tidwell again. They won't. Instead, they'll go, and here is a nice effort here, but spun down after about a gain of a yard.
And that's Dylan Allen, the receiver.
Dylan Allen, the speedster. Tidwell, there's that glance over the sideline that Arlington knows so well. Here's the snap. Tidwell takes off with it. Touchdown, Tigers. Tidwell second of the half.
And that's what he gets you on. A lot of options from Jack Tidwell.
Arlington just gashing Raleigh-Egypt on these methodical drives.
That's the second touchdown for the birthday boy.
Put himself in position for a hat trick.
Here's that replay. And you'll see that he'll fake it to Loans and then keep it.
Very nice blocking by
And
the
just
Tigers.
runs up the middle.
He actually pancaked the man right there. Miller's extra point is good.
Beautiful sunset tonight. I'm just glad it's out of my eyes.
Arlington Stadium. So, Raleigh-Egypt, Arlington, 3 touchdowns without a response from Raleigh-Egypt. What can they do here down in the hole in the second quarter? Again, Arlington pretty much dominating Raleigh-Egypt's offense for the most part on the D-line.
There's our superintendent. The Arlington Middle School principal to her right.
Miller to kick. Once again, a very nice kick by Miller. It's going to go out of bounds, though, and a penalty. Sloppy play by the Tigers once again.
Raleigh-Egypt runs an interesting offense. I mean, that back is almost 10 yards back. That's got shotgun. It's about 6 yards. The quarterback's about 6 yards, maybe 7. And that was a pick waiting to happen. Will Hargrave again. If I'm not mistaken, I think Will Hargrave led the Tigers in interceptions last year. And last year was his first year playing for Arlington. Him and Kieran Foster. Kieran Foster's an impact player, but he's out tonight. They both left CBHS around the same time, came to Arlington. Played here in middle school. Watch Jaron Jackson. That's Macon McIntyre.
Very nice begin by the Tigers.
That's
it. Lose yards.
It's maybe his 3rd or 4th tackle of the night. That's just nice. That's textbook. That's what you want to see. Nice wrap up.
Perfect textbook tackle.
They're blitzing hard.
And he's going to throw, nearly intercepted.
Camden Crew with the quarterback pressure.
Fired up there on the Arlington sideline.
And that's Josh Jones.
Very nice defense by the Tigers played here tonight. Raleigh-Egypt not able to move the football effectively quite yet.
And Arlington's very defense heavy this year. Reminder that this is Coach Lloyd's 2nd year as a defense coordinator.
Again, change. Here's the punt, and it is not a very good one. It takes a Tigers bounce.
Peter.
Raleigh-Egypt able to fall on it, but the Tigers will have good field position. Here come the Tigers back out, and Tidwell has had a very effective game in his first start as a quarterback.
2 touchdowns. It's only the first half.
2 touchdowns on the ground and 1 from Foster. At midfield.
Cameron Johnson, backfield.
Tidwell takes the snap, and it's a little bit of trickery here, and he's got a lot of space.
Dylan Allen
breaks a tackle. Can he get the edge? Yes, he can. And it'll be another red zone trip for the Tigers. Again, Allen is keeping the Raleigh-Egypt defense honest with how many of these effective runs he's popping.
That's a little reverse. And that's just how, it's how you confuse the defense right there.
Trickery.
If it wasn't for that, that split decision got him an extra 10 or 15 yards before getting pushed out of bounds. Now we got Loans in the backfield with Tidwell.
Wouldn't be surprised if you see another run here. Here's the snap, and it's a shot to the end zone, wide open. Touchdown, Tigers.
Jackson Flowers.
Flowers was wide open in the middle of the defense. So, 28-0 Tigers now, pinning the extra point.
Jack Tidwell to hold. Tyson Miller to kick.
Miller has been on point tonight with his extra points.
Said that one was a miss. We got his name backwards, but his name is Tyson Miller. Also plays soccer for the Tigers, and he's a prodigy. I'm pretty sure he's a goalie. Really good.
Two-sport athlete. Always impressed by him. So, Tigers can kick again.
I'm hoping for some trickery.
Maybe we'll see an onside kick here. Again, Raleigh-Egypt on their toes, just trying to get some momentum before halftime. And it is,
And
I think that might, Raleigh-Egypt recovers. That was very close to being Arlington football.
Muff punt.
Again, keep an eye on the slippery turf and how that affects
Will
players.
Hargrave and Keenan Banks going at it. Maybe they know each other. Number 34, Paxton Cruey, Macon McIntyre. Number 90, Alex Bethencourt. And watch out, number 0, Jaron Jackson Jr.
And Jackson Jr. leading Arlington in sacks last season. And the play is blown up.
Beautiful tackle.
Arlington, we've seen a lot of gang tackling here in the first half.
And that was Jacob Squire.
Squire, again, another play where he's blown it up in the backfield. He's blown that up twice now. And you hope, and Raleigh-Egypt trying to move the football, but being behind the sticks so much, it's kind of hard.
Number 5, that's Josh Jones. He's relaying the formation. That's what he's doing right there. And is that Kieran Foster?
I believe it is.
I think so. Maybe not. No, Kieran Foster's still out. Run up the middle.
And the run gets about a yard, half a yard, maybe a yard here. Now again, nice tackle by the Tigers.
That's their key player, Keenan Banks. Watch out for him. Players to watch out for the Pharaohs. Number 13, Jordan Fletcher. Number 0, Miguel Robertson. He's a wide receiver. And number 1, Keenan Banks. He'll be in the backfield. Watch the blitz. They're going heavy.
Here's the snap. It's handed off and stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
That's Arlington football. Nope.
That play is going nowhere. Just this defensive line just dominating at the line of scrimmage.
And this is the 4th play. That was the 4th play. Now it's 4th down.
Let's see if they go for it here in the home.
I mean, what else do you have to do? But they're going to punt it.
Take a safe route and punt it.
Back to return, I believe, is Hargrave.
And the punt is nearly blocked. It's a high spiraling punt and received nicely. Very nice received by Arlington.
Just got to call a fair catch there.
Tidwell and this offense on fire coming back out.
Number 18 to Hargrave's left. That is Isaac Wilson. This is his first year back. He played in middle school. He was a quarterback in middle school. It's cool to see him on the defense. He also plays baseball.
Dual sport athlete.
Arlington's only had a punt once tonight. Lincoln Lona is in the backfield.
Here's the snap. Anderson, can he get the edge? He can't. Very nice tackle by Raleigh-Egypt.
Got to go inside there.
Again, nice play design though by Arlington. Right idea. It's just he's got to go inside.
Yeah, that's what Lonas is there for. I've noticed that they do these wide receiver runs whenever Lonas is in, using him as a barrier to block.
Let's see if Arlington can get some points on the board before halftime. Again, we've only seen one shot play. Here's a screen set up by Tidwell and lots of room to run. Very nice play down the sideline. And he gets about 5 yards outside the red zone to the 25.
And that's Jack's Pool. There's a flag on the play, though.
Jack's Pool, there's that impact transfer, but let's see if this is coming back.
That's on the defense. Personal foul. I'm not sure. Zachary, are you aware where Pool is from? Christian Brothers?
I believe, yeah.
Lots of Christian Brothers talent coming to Arlington.
Yeah, let's see how that improves the defense.
Trips right. Lona's still in the backfield. Number 4, Jackson Poole, looks a little confused. Motion.
Here's the snap and the screen nicely read by Raleigh-Egypt. And some drawing in the end zone.
They've been using that screen a lot. Raleigh-Egypt's getting used to it.
Again, some nice chunk plays found with the screen.
Don't be surprised if you see an option play by Jack Tidwell in the near future.
Again, Tidwell with 2 rushing touchdowns here in the first half.
Arlington's heavy on that in the red zone. They like to do that option play with Jack Tidwell. But things might be different since Lonas is in the backfield with Tidwell.
Here's the snap. It's Tidwell on the keeper, like you said, Warner. Very dangerous. And a touchdown for Arlington. Tidwell's 3rd of the first half. Wow, what a performance.
What is that, his 3rd of the night?
Well, he's in the first
Third
half.
rushing.
He's putting up some serious numbers.
He's got 4 total. There's that instant replay. You can just see this option. Fake to Lonas.
Beautifully blocked.
And this is more of a draw play.
And the extra point is good. So, Arlington off to a very good start here in the first half.
Yeah, 34-0.
About as good of a start for Jeb Jones as you could hope for.
This is coming off that 7-4 season with making playoffs. Fun fact about Coach Jones, he's never missed the playoffs. Every year he's been a head coach, he's always made the playoffs. He's from South Gibson, I believe. Coached a lot in East Tennessee, made his way to South Gibson, South Gibson County. That's near Jackson, Tennessee. In which they made the playoffs there. And he filled the role of Tommy Miller.
Kick by Miller. He bombs this one, and a touchback. Very nice kick by Tyson Miller there. See what Raleigh-Egypt can do with minute and 43, minute and 37 left on the clock. Again, can they get that running game going?
The band is getting ready for the halftime show. I wonder if Raleigh-Egypt and Arlington will team up for the halftime show today. At the nose, you got Hunter Buda, and that's Alex Bethencourt beside him, number 90. Paxton Curry to number 34.
I'll tell you what, this Arlington defensive line is wreaking havoc in the first half.
Watch Jaron Jackson, number 0. He's creeping up. He's going to go back.
And incomplete. Tried to set a short little pass.
I wonder if Raleigh-Egypt will just let time expire.
Looks like they might run one more play, or they're just trying to draw us off. See what they do here. Second down. Here's the snap. And they're going to take a shot play, and this might be an interception. Oh, so close. They tried airing it out. Very dangerous throw there.
And that's
Great
Squire.
defense by Arlington. Jacob Squire again.
Shifty guy.
Boy, he's been so impactful in this first half.
All right, that's halftime.
Halftime. Very nice half for the Tigers. 34-0.
Dímelo, mi gente, it's Friday night y estamos activos. Head out early. Drinks flowing till 11 p.m. Shut up.
No sé qué pasó. I didn't even drink that much.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Dímelo, mi gente, it's Friday night.
I'm Belinda, and this is Willard, and we were adopted in 2021. When we first met Todd, he was singing a song, and I was like, wow, look at this kid with the biggest smile, and he has a big heart to match.
The energy you give Todd, you get it back from Todd.
Yes.
Todd's a joy.
Yes, he
Todd's
is.
really is a great joy.
I love them. You and you.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
ever helped a fellow veteran?
Of course.
Yes. Have you ever asked for help yourself?
It's always tough, right? I always feel like I can solve my own problems, but eventually, you just can't deal with it on your own. And you start to question, maybe people would be better off without me. When you realize that you're not alone, once you take that first step, there's so much support.
I knew that St. Jude was a children's hospital for cancer and hematology. I knew that no one ever received a bill from St. Jude, but I in no way understood the scope of how amazingly and how completely they take care of their patients and their families.
Join the battle to save lives by supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Here at St. Jude, you don't ever have to worry about how much treatment costs. You never get a bill, ever, for any of it.
They make it so that our only battle and our only concern is taking care of him and making him comfortable, and making sure that we're there to support him in every way. Any other concern that we could have, St. Jude took care of completely.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
I was a quarterback at Arlington High School. College first-round draft pick. During the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband. We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love your mind.
Being a cowboy, I don't know anything different. I had a very successful career. Life was fast. I was preparing physically. I wasn't doing anything mentally. And then I got hurt. I dug into mental health. I wanted to be better as a person. I start my day with a workout. I live life 8 seconds at a time. Find a place to stop and just breathe. Love your mind.
Hi. I'm your retirement fear, but don't be scared. You're still in pre-retirement.
Does that mean I have more time to plan?
Precisely. Here, this is pretirement.org.
Retirement savings options? Potential tax breaks.
Ooh.
This isn't scary. I'm doing it.
You got this.
Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. This puts them at increased risk for type 2 diabetes, heart attack, and kidney disease. The good news? Prediabetes can be reversed. Follow along with this 1-minute risk test to learn your risk for prediabetes. Are you over 40? That's 1 point. Over 50? That's another. Over 60? Add 1 more. If you're a man, give yourself a point. Family history of diabetes? Add a point. Have high blood pressure? Add another. Not physically active? That's a point. Are you slightly overweight? That's 1 point. Pretty overweight? That's 2. Very overweight? That's 3. A score of 5 or more means you likely have prediabetes, so talk with your doctor. Learn how you can change the outcome at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
The bravest person I know is my daughter, Cynthia.
My friend Sean, and he was in the Air Force.
One of the bravest things he...
gente, it's Friday night y estamos activos. Head out early. Drinks flowing till 11 p.m. Shut up.
No sé qué pasó. I didn't even drink that much.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
I'm Belinda, and this is Willard, and we were adopted in 2021. When we first met Todd, he was singing a song, and I was like, wow, look at this kid with the biggest smile, and he has a big heart to match.
The energy you give Todd, you get it back from Todd.
Yes.
Todd's a joy.
Yes, he
Todd's
is.
really is a great joy.
I love them. You and you.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Of course.
Yes.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
It's always tough, right? I always feel like I can solve my own problems, but eventually, you just can't deal with it on your own. And you start to question, maybe people would be better off without me. When you realize that you're not alone, once you take that first step, there's so much support.
Well, the first half for Arlington was very good. I felt like we dominated the line of scrimmage in that first half. Very good defensive disruption, and our offense obviously did well. Couldn't have asked for a better half. What do you say?
Yeah, I mean, I would say running and passing, we did really, really well. You know, Jack's already got 3 rushing touchdowns, so pretty impressive.
Also, we got that interception. Yeah, obviously he's from
Will Hargrave.
Yeah. So most of the transfers were having a big impact
Oh,
so
yeah.
far. So yeah, it's great to see.
And defense is looking good. I mean, we already knew that was going to be good this year. That's Macon McIntyre with that tackle. And, I mean, that might be the defensive play of the night. Like, that's textbook. That's what most coaches look for. Eyes to the thighs, wrap up, take down. Well, it's officially night. Sun's down. Now it's not as hot.
The Raleigh-Egypt offense, rough first half for them. See if they can bounce back in the second half.
There's that sky. About 20 minutes ago, the sunset. It was beautiful.
Raleigh-Egypt back on the move. Here's the snap. They're going to take a shot play immediately, and it's overthrown. Nice route, but just a little overshot there by their quarterback.
I mean, you're just taking shots. You can't really do that. You got 2 people on them.
You got to thread the needle in order to make that one work.
Better overthrown than underthrown, though. All right.
Second down.
Looks like they're doing something different in the backfield, probably because they're almost at their own end zone. Running back's just off to
Here's
the
the
side.
snap. And a check down. I think his knee was down.
I see what they're doing. Looks like they're adjusting to Arlington's pass-heavy defense.
So they're trying to get the quarterback settled with these short little check downs. But Arlington doesn't seem too phased by them. Third down. 3rd and 8. Again, we haven't seen that home run ball yet, but
Running back just off to the side.
Raleigh-Egypt very capable of getting a spark, so Arlington got to watch out for that. Here is a shot over the middle. Very nice defense. Incomplete pass. Very nice deflection. Jeremiah Butler with the deflection. And looks like Raleigh-Egypt will have to punt, although in this circumstance, they might go for it.
I mean, why not? Got no points. Got to do something.
4th and 8 on your own 15 is a risky move, though, especially with the way Arlington's been moving the football, but
yeah, they're going to punt it.
Looks like they're going to punt it here.
Anderson out to return. Confusion.
Arlington's got to be aware that a fake is very real in this situation. Here's the punt. A nice punt. Booming kick, and Arlington will just let this one bounce. Takes a little Arlington roll at the end. So Jack Tidwell and the offense will come back out after a very successful first half, where Foster ran it in one and Tidwell ran it in 3 times. So we'll see if those fireworks continue in the second half.
He's got a touchdown, a passing touchdown, and then a 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion to Jackson Flowers. And I believe the touchdown was also Jackson Flowers. Loans in the backfield.
Here's the snap. And Tidwell on the run. He's going to throw and underthrows Nick Anderson. Very nice target there. Had the right idea, just a little underthrown. Again, Anderson, one of those players, even in the second half with a big lead, I wouldn't be surprised to see at least one shot play to him.
And that's actually Colin Arnold in the backfield.
Colin Arnold in, sophomore. How about this getting some run?
This is his first varsity game he's played in.
He's played very well at the JV level, though.
Actually watched him in middle school, and he was an athlete. It seemed like the whole offense was built around him.
Arnold takes the snap. Nice handle there. He's going to be sacked. Looked like they were trying to set up a screen there, but Raleigh-Egypt was all over it.
And that's Kenny Manuz helping him up. Shout out to him. Trace Tate, number 66 in, senior.
3rd and long for the Tigers. Let's see who they go to here.
Still got our receivers in. 28. New face out. It's Matthew Hill. Trips right. Loans in the backfield with
snap.
Arnold.
Arnold gonna take off and run. And he gets the edge nicely, but will be short of the marker. And so the Tigers more than likely will punt the football.
He's looking like Tidwell. I mean, did they just switch jerseys?
Who knows? At this point, you might go for it. I mean, with the way this offense is humming, who knows?
Oh, it looks like they are.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
They're looking for the call on the sideline. Got some new faces out. Looks like Arlington's going to substitute some people. Plug and play. It's what you do when you're up.
I would imagine we're going to see some sort of screen
Empty
here.
backfield.
Empty backfield. Once again, imagining we're going to see some sort of screen pass here. Here's the snap. Arnold takes it. He's under pressure, and he's sacked. Nice play by Raleigh-Egypt. It looked like they were trying to go deep to the right side there, but Arnold just didn't have enough time. And Raleigh-Egypt comes back out. Well, I'll tell you, it has been a struggle for Raleigh-Egypt to move the football.
That's that instant replay. And, I mean, if he stayed back, still would have gotten sacked. You just got to kind of roll out in that. Pan to the sideline. And it's all right. I mean, sophomore quarterback, getting some varsity touches. Don't see that very often.
See if Raleigh-Egypt can break through. Here's the snap.
Trips right.
And they set up.
They just can't catch today. It's Aaron Party, number 40 with the ball. Warren Guest, number 24-20.
I will tell you, if he had caught that, Arlington was swarming to the football.
Grant Upchurch, number 51. Kenan Dahl looking like he's a... Oh, okay.
Nice snap. He's rolling out.
Can he do something? Aaron
he's
Party?
going to air it out, and it's caught. Raleigh-Egypt gets
Nice
a big
tackle.
play.
I mean, they got him all. Everybody started rushing, found something, made it happen. Number 4 looks a little shaken up, limping. Keep an eye on him. Here's that replay, and you can see, I mean, he's got 3 people in his backfield, almost 4, and everybody's just coming up, leaves open people.
Here's a run play. Nice
Looks like
maneuvering.
Flag on that play, though. Might be a holding call. Yep, it'll be holding on the offense. Number 2 shaken up. And Aaron Party is down. Pan at the...
Let's hope he's okay.
Nice crowd out tonight. Let's hope Aaron Party's okay. Well, that band sounded good at halftime. Really impressive. How do you feel about it, Zachary?
I did. I think the halftime show was really impressive. I think Raleigh-Egypt is trying to go up more methodically this second half.
Yeah. I mean, if I was them, I'd be taking more chances. Because you got nothing to lose. You're down 34-0.
Let's see what they do here on the 2nd and 9.
I don't think we've seen a single trick play, any trickery whatsoever from Raleigh-Egypt.
Well, and to be fair to Raleigh-Egypt, Arlington hasn't run that much trickery themselves. It's just they're penetrating the line of scrimmage with their run game. It's looked really good tonight.
The clock is still running. I wonder if they're going to reset it. Looks like we're back on. Clock's still running. Might be a rule there after you're up certain. Just a running clock from here on out.
So let's see what Raleigh-Egypt can do on the 2nd and 9.
Keenan Banks in the backfield with Jordan Fletcher, the quarterback, single. Well, now got an empty backfield, trips right.
See if they bring pressure here.
Oh,
In the backfield, they do a nice
pass.
little slant, and it's just been that kind of day for Raleigh-Egypt.
That was his. Let's see if they can get, this is the farthest they've been all day.
Empty backfield at the least. You'd think Raleigh-Egypt is going to go for 3 here, but who knows? They might go for it. 2nd and 19.
Is that trips left? Josh Jones on the coverage.
Here's the snap. And under pressure, the Tigers nearly get to him. He's going to take off. And nice maneuvering, but
he just can't get
he won't
upfield.
get towards the marker. Very nice defense by the Tigers. Just swarm after swarm.
You can move like a mad dog, but you just got to get upfield, you know?
Yeah. I do think as hard as it's been for Raleigh-Egypt to get penetration, it's also a testament to how good this defense has played tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, Arlington defense looking really good this year. Curious to see how it'll hold up versus Houston and Carterville. Change of field position. Running clock from here on out. I did not realize it's 3rd and goal. Wow. They have 21 yards to go.
Here's the snap, and pressure coming again. They're going to launch to the end zone, and a nice catch.
That snags.
That's a touchdown for Raleigh-Egypt. Very nice throw and catch.
Got injured on that one. Really nice.
Thankfully, he gets up off the ground.
Look at that.
A great positive for Raleigh-Egypt as they get points on the board. Great drive.
Number 15, Will Hargrove with the coverage.
It wasn't bad coverage. It was just sometimes when the offensive player makes a great play on the ball, you just got to tip your hat.
Coach Jones said their goal was to not allow any points this game. Last year they allowed a touchdown on the very last play of the game. Said this year he doesn't want any points.
Let's see if they go for 2 here.
Reminder, last year Tigers won 49-6.
Let's see if Arlington tries to beat that this year. I would imagine they won't, but who knows?
I don't think Jones is too happy about giving up 6 points.
So after the touchdown, Raleigh-Egypt to kick off. Anderson and Flowers back to receive.
They've been holding it all night. I wonder, did someone forget the tee?
Maybe it's this new field.
I mean, I don't understand. Anyways.
Here's the kickoff. It's a nice one, and here's the return.
Here's the whistle.
Whistle and the play blown dead. Let's see what happened.
Guess we're gonna redo that.
Looked like a nice return was brewing there. But nonetheless, here's a redo kickoff. Here's the boot, and this time it will be returned by Anderson. He finds blockers. Here he goes. He's still on his feet, and he's still running. Here goes Anderson down the sideline to the 10, to the 5. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. What a return there.
And that was beautiful. He went up the middle, and then outside to the left. And, I mean, there's no outside containment. People from the left side, I mean, like, had to make up for that, and he just beat them.
In fairness to that side, though, Anderson had some really nice broken tackles there in his route to the end zone.
21 with a good sportsmanship.
Well, Anderson breaks out. That's what I'm talking about. When I say he's elusive and a dangerous player, that shows you why.
New kicker in.
I believe that's Caleb Reeves.
Yes, sir.
And Reeves knocks in the extra point.
You see that pink Bronco? Would you ever drive a pink car?
I think so, yeah. I mean, if my life depended on it.
What about just for fun?
You know, no, probably not. I'd drive a hot pink car, though. Neon.
Still pink.
Neon pink, there's the difference.
Looking good out tonight. I do wonder, though, why Arlington is not using their light show.
Yeah, I think that creates for a better atmosphere, but nonetheless, 41-6 and a very successful night for Arlington. So, barring a surprise, looks like Tidwell's not as done. What do you think of how he played tonight?
I mean, he's doing great. This is his birthday. Happy birthday once again.
3 touchdowns, happy birthday. Great way to celebrate.
I think he's at 4 for the night. 3 rushing, 1 passing.
The other touchdown was ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a muffed.
Oh, wow.
And the ball looks like it's still loose. Raleigh-Egypt picks it up. But once again, that Tiger defense, which has just been so great tonight, rushing to the football. Back out comes Raleigh-Egypt.
Band sounding really good tonight.
Indeed. I think, shout out to the band, they actually won state last year in their little thing.
I thought they won nationals.
Yeah, they won nationals. So we have a great band here at Arlington. So, very successful drive for Raleigh-Egypt last drive. They got into the end zone.
Reminder for those who are just joining, it is a running clock. And it's the 4th quarter. Change at the line.
Here's the snap. And it's that was nearly a pick six. Great read.
Redley Hoeksema. He had that.
Great read by Hoeksema.
Someone's been watching film. Just gotta get that. Come on, man.
A little bit of Cotton Eye Joe action going. 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. And it's to the outside and through his hands.
A little flare out. They haven't had much success tonight catching the ball or running, but it's okay. Look at that band.
3rd and 10. Let's see what they dial up here. In the gun. Here's the snap, and the play's blown dead. Looks like there's going to be a procedure penalty here. Or a timeout.
Yeah, it's a timeout. Clock stopped at 3 minutes and 33
Timeout.
seconds.
Clock stops.
Yo.
Upcoming games. Arlington has a game versus East High School at August 28th at 7 p.m. That'll be fun. And then September 3rd at 6 p.m. Girls Volleyball plays Munford. That'll be entertaining to watch. I'll always like watching volleyball. And then September 11th at 7 p.m. football plays Ridgeway. So come out and support your Tigers anytime you can. 3rd and 10.
And see, they weren't doing that bad when they had that running back off to the side. Now, I mean, he's literally 10, 11 yards out.
I mean, you got to expect a shot play here, right? Yeah, here we are. And it's going to be overthrown.
Coach is looking for a pass interference there.
I mean, throwing in a double, like I said, looking for a shot. But, I mean, at this point, they're probably going to go for it here. Look for something positive to take away to the next game. But on that one play that Raleigh-Egypt scored the touchdown on, they were able to find it because of single coverage. So let's see if they look for it here. Again, that clock is chewing away.
Band's freestyling. It's a timeout on the field. Both teams getting assessed.
What do you think about the upcoming games?
It'll be good practice for division play. Sounding good as ever. National champions. Yeah, shout out to the band. Clock's running again. That's Deuce Carr to receive.
Snap, and it's blocked by the Tigers. The ball is still on the ground. Can they get the scoop and score? Yes, they can. Touchdown, Tigers. What a wild sequence there, but it ends up in 6 and in the end zone for the Tigers. Bedlam here.
That's Louis Germain II.
Louis Germain II. He's in my first period. Congratulations to him.
Similar result to last year. They'd go for 2. It would be the same result. 47-6. That's Colin Arnold holding.
Clock is still running. Under 50 seconds now. Here's the extra point. And the fans starting to applaud the effort from their Tigers. Barring an absolute miracle here, the Tigers will walk away victors. Kick is good. 48-6 Tigers, and as that clock continues to chew, very nice opening game here.
Great first game at Tiger Stadium, Arlington, Tennessee.
That clock under 10. And that'll do it.
48-6, final score.
Your Arlington Tigers, victors. Starting the season off 1-0.
Jack Tidwell, 4 touchdowns total. Cameron Johnson, 1 touchdown. Highlight players of the night.
Will Hardgrave with a key in back too.
Yes, interception, Will Hardgrave.
Jacob Squire.
And Jackson Flowers for reception. All right, good night from Arlington. I'm Warner Tino.
I'm Zachary Pritchard, and we say goodbye.